Massive wild boars, weighing hundreds of pounds with razor-sharp tusks, tear through crops, devastate farmland, and cost farmers thousands in damages. These ferocious beasts won't hesitate to charge humans, inflicting deadly injuries and spreading diseases like leptospirosis. One wrong move could be your last. Can we, the hunters, take down these savage creatures? Join us on this heart-pounding, unpredictable hunt to find out. Armed with well-trained hunting dogs, we plunge into the action. The dogs dart through dense forests near open grasslands. Sniffing out every trace of wild boars. Once they lock onto their prey, they flush them into the open field of wide, exposed stretch with nowhere to hide. That's when we, the hunters, lying in wait. Strike with precision, dropping each panic. Hulking boar as it scrambles to escape dot, we shift to a nearby field. Ravaged by these destructive beasts, the dog's fierce barking startles the boars, sending them bolting across the road toward the forest for cover. But we're ready. Hidden behind a bush, I grip my rifle tightly. Suddenly, a boar explodes from the grass right in front of me. I raise my gun and fire. The lead boar drops instantly. Another charges forward. My first shot misses, but the second slams into its body, bringing it down. As I reload, my teammate fires. Nailing the last one in a flash, we move to a vast field. a favorite target for boars wreaking havoc on local crops. Our team spreads out, taking positions along the field's edge, rifles ready for the perfect moment. Rustling erupts from the nearby forest. Growing louder, I raise my gun, heart racing. Not one, but an entire herd bursts out. I fire rapidly through. Shots ring out. 2 boars collapse, while the rest scatter in panic back into the trees. Elsewhere, my teammate Mike faces a charging herd. Cool as ice, he aims and shoots. The lead boar takes a hit to the leg. Squealing in pain, his second shot grazes another's belly, but the herd escapes into the forest. We track the remaining boars, hidden among the trees. The dog's relentless barking signals a fresh trail. Suddenly, a boar bursts from the bushes in a frenzy. I fire bam. It collapses on the grass. In another spot, Mike stays sharp, scanning for movement. When a boar charges, his bullet strikes. True. Dropping it instantly before it can take another step. Applause time's running out as darkness looms. We hustle to finish the hunt. Following the dog's barks, I hear rustling in the bushes. Without hesitation, I fire. Bang. The boar drops. Seconds later, another bolts out at full speed. I reload, aim, and fire again. The second shot hits, and it's down for good. Applause near the town of Drew in northwest Uri-Tilward province. The annual hunt comes alive every April and May. Here, hunters like us target invasive wild boars to curb their exploding population. As we unleashed the dogs and fired the first shots, a massive herd bolts across the trail. We split up, setting ambushes at key points, knowing the boars will scatter when spooked. Sure enough, a few break toward us. We fire fast but miss, letting them slip away. Undeterred, I take cover behind a tree. When a boar reappears, I shoot, but it dodges and vanishes. Not giving up, I chase it down with my teammate. Luck turns our way one clean shot, and the boar tumbles down a slope. Moments later, another shot echoes as my friend drops a massive beast. A testament to our relentless drive. Applause. The crunch of dry leaves betrays the boar's every move. We zero in fast. As the rustling grows louder, we open fire. A wounded or keeps running, but exhaustion claims it soon enough. In another part of the forest, John spots a group of boars. He fires as they dash past. Dropping one in a hail of bullets. These powerful beasts, with their rapid breathing and destructive might, threaten the ecosystem. Our team stays laser focused, hunting them down to protect the land. Through thick camouflage, I spot another boar on the move. It's sharp, picking up our scent and speeding up. I fire a rapid burst, and it finally falls down as the sky darkens, and rain begins to fall. A teammate signals a herd is crossing the road. We leap from the vehicle, and the quick shots drop both targets. The team erupts in excitement. Celebrating the day's triumph, stop wild boars grow fiercer, their sharp tusks shredding farmers' livelihoods. hiding deep in the forest. They dare us to pursue, but we're the hunters, fearless in the face of danger. Fully armed, we venture into the jungle's heart. Tracking their trails. A boar darts across our path. I aim, fire, and drop it in its tracks. Moving to another spot, rustling erupts from thick bushes. A panicked boar charges out. I fire, and it collapses. Another bolts toward me. I shoot, hitting its leg. It stumbles. But keeps running. My second shot finishes it off. The dog's barking leads me to dense brush. A dark shape flickers the herd's leader. I fire, and it drops instantly. The herd scatters in chaos. I fire at the fleeing boars. But they're too fast, vanishing into the trees. Moments later, another sprints through the forest. I steady my rifle and fire. The shot echoes. The boar falls. No chance to escape. We push harder as night approaches, determined to end the hunt. Spotting the silhouette, I take cover, lock eyes on the target, and fire. The boar drops on the spot. This hunt is a victory, protecting crops and land from destruction. But for us hunters, the chase never truly ends. Wild boar numbers in France have skyrocketed, from 50,000 in 1970 to over 1 million by 2023. Despite reintroduced predators like wolves and hyenas, their population surges unchecked, a growing crisis. Hunters like us step up to fight back. The crisp morning air carries the scent of damp forest soil. Our team splits into groups. Taking strategic positions, the dogs lead us to our first target. I fire, dropping a charging boar with one shot. The dogs surround another, and as it bolts, I line up my scope from 50 meters. It takes 3 shots, but the tough beast finally falls. My teammates fire with precision, dropping boars one by one in an intense, heart-racing hunt. Applause stationed at a choke point. I watch as the dogs drive a boar toward us. Lucas fires, dropping it with a single shot. Minutes later, another darts across a dirt path. One clean shot ends its run. Deep in the forest, tension builds. A shadow slips between trees. Dawson fires and the boar collapses its final breaths, marking the end of the chase. On a narrow trail, a boar charges from the underbrush. I fire on instinct, dropping it instantly. Nearby, Lucas waits at the trail's edge. A boar sprints through, and his perfect shot ends its escape. The day ends with trophies and unforgettable thrills. The boars will return, but today, victory is ours. Back in the French countryside, my grandfather's garden lies in ruins, trampled by wild boars. His voice trembles with sorrow over the phone. I couldn't stand by. With trusted friends, I organize a hunt to settle the score. Rifle in hand, I move silently with my team. Fanning out to encircle the area, dry leaves crunch underfoot as we reach our ambush spot, holding our breath for the perfect moment. After 15 minutes, the dogs find a target. Shouts erupt. There's the lone boar. I fire, dropping it on the grass. Then shoot again to ensure it's down. The herd, spooked by our presence, bursts onto a grassy field, desperate to escape. But our careful planning pays off. Gunshots ring out as my teammates deliver an unforgiving farewell to the savage beasts. In the forest stillness, I wait. 10 minutes pass, then 15. Silence. Then a shadow moves through the treetops. I fire. But the quick boar vanishes. Half an hour later, footsteps break the quiet. A teammate shot drops a boar onto the forest floor. I reposition, hiding in camouflage. A strange sound approaches the herd. I fire a burst of bullets, and 3 shots hit. Bringing the target down. As dusk nears, a boar charges. I raise my gun and drop it with 1 clean shot. At the forest's edge, Harry faces a hesitant boar. His quick shot wounds it, and after a few staggering steps, it collapses. The wild boars will return, but for now, the land is safe, and our hunt is a triumph.